Hello and welcome to another episode of The Modern Grind. So, just like we started the Standard Grind, a series where we're dedicating ourselves to playing specifically goblins in a format, now we're doing the Modern Grind, which is basically going to be the same thing, just oriented, based in modern. We were going to play a prelim, however, the prelim did not fire. So we're just going to be jumping into a modern league, and we're going to be playing the deck that we played over the weekend. Started off by leading the event, getting our points back, going and jumping into a modern league. Super excited. This deck was a lot of fun. Went 5-3 at the energy with this list. The only thing I would have changed, and I did change, was I changed out the 2 Disruptor Flutes for 2 Blood Moons. Blood Moon is just a little bit more versatile, and it's a little bit easier to use against some players. Plus, it's dampening Sphere 5 and 4 and 5 sometimes. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, this deck was a lot of fun to play over the weekend. I always love playing the Energy series, so always a great time. I get to see a lot of my friends. I love the community that we have out here in Chicagoland. The Midwest in general is just absolutely beautiful place to be for Magic. I would like to go first. Yeah, we got a Surveil on 1 into some interaction. Pop out the chat real quick. Bring this over here. Shrink it down. Bring it down. Make it so that this is just this big. And then we make this big. And this big. Oh my god, are we in 2 different leagues? No, we're not. Okay. I was very scared for a second. We are. Neptime Ninja. Neptime Ninja. One of these. No. Okay, we should be fine. Play this. Yield to the turn. Go to the end of his turn. Or their turn, I should say. In the end step fetch. Get a Surveil land. Trigger. Matron can go on top. Go to mine. Mountain. Play the Snoop. Now I have 2 looks at a Kiyajiki with the Matron next turn. Yield through the turn. Good, everything looks good. Make sure that camera's recording everything right. Perfect. We're yielding. Sultai. Sultai craziness, okay. Probably gonna get like not a Marionette Apprentice if I had to guess. So they didn't. What the? That's why we play the deck. Oh, damn. Should have played my Lord first. Wow. Trigger fizzles. Play a fetch land, fetch. Fetch it away. Play a matron. Matron tutors for Bog. Krenko. We could do a Bog. We could do a. It's either Krenko, Ringleader. I just have a feeling that Ringleader's not going to hit that much. We could Bog them, just take away what they have right now. Or we could just go Krenko and say Krenko has to be good enough. I think that they probably have more removal, so I'm just going to grab a Ringleader and just pass. Just say we're going to play through your removal. Mm-hmm. Okay, the Bowmasters comes back. That's pretty good. Why am I not yielding? I'm so dumb. So now the Bowmasters kills the Matron, and they have two different CMC creatures to look at with the Birthing Ritual trigger. Frog, okay. I'm very confused. It's like Sultai Graveyard? With actual factual grist? I need to hit like Snoop and Harbinger here. I mean, there's a Snoop. We can hardcast a Kikijiki to copy a Ringleader next turn. And then we can definitely find our Harbinger, and then we can just hasty Harbinger Snoop in one turn to win. And it does lose to another Flared Mouse, though. No, it doesn't. Not if we have a another creature in play. Mm-hmm. Satoru's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Pitch another frog. They must have an unearth. Excuse me. Grab a 3. Not the Blood Guess, okay. Blood Guess is a combo with Satoru, I believe. And with Grist. Okay. We could just play it like super, super slow. I mean, casting the Snoop with haste doesn't really do anything right now. Unless they're specifically Harbinger, yeah. Or Kiyujiki on top. Now I'm going to shock. Cast a Skirk. Cast a Sting Scourger. Unsummon the Frog. Sack the Ringleader. Sack the Sting Scourger. Play a Lord. I'll yield. We were really only scared of that frog. And Bowmaster is good. You get to kill my Lord. Sack him. You don't get an Orc. Wow. Oh, this lets it die to a Bowmaster though. I'll go to 9. That's fine. You're at 11. Holy. Okay, I see it now. I see it. Sultai Eyeball. That makes a lot more sense. You can just chuck them into play. You don't need any fancy shenanigans. Oh. This is very bad. Holy hell. Okay. Only have 1 red though. If we attack with the squeeze, then we make 1, so that's an extra 1, but then we just eat both of them, so I'm down 2. Whereas if I do it now, I make 3. The issue is the ones that I want to copy of my Kiki are all legendary. Besides the Trash Master. Don't really know if I want to sack 2 dudes to play the Trash Man. Because then theoretically only have 2 good blocks. I guess they're 3/3s, so these 2/2s can't really get through. Then I don't get as many guys. I mean, but it's a Lord. It's weird. It's very weird. I think the way I win is I need as many guys as possible on the following turn. So I think that means that I don't cast it. This is so weird. I'm going to cast him. Do it like this. Dudes get big, and I'll yield. No attacks. They have a billion cards. They have double birthing ritual triggers. But I have a crank. Oh, this Bloodcast having haste is gonna, and they draw with Carvus Satoru. This is gonna be really good. How do we do this? Shrink it down, I guess. Yeah, another Grist is gonna flip. But they want it as an attacker. We need like specifically Sling Gang on the top. Yep, that's the reason we played the Lord, was so they can't swing out. Going to end step. They have 1, 2s, and 3s. 0s, 1, 2s, and 3s. No, I guess the manifest is whatever it is, right? So that's interesting. And get another Satoru, double draw. Get another eyeball. Eyeball real good. Push the skirt. Is that a push? Yeah, they pushed the skirk. Pushing the skirk is pretty good. I will tap. Oh, and then the Oculus tokens also draw you cards off Satoru. This deck that I'm playing against is one of the sickest brews I've ever seen. This is super cool. Yeah, they took out the important ones. And they got so many blockers too. Can't even cast them because they're double red and triple red. Yeah, they didn't even care about the Snoop. They were like, gotta kill that skirk. And they're right. Yeah, then gotta go to game 2. Because we swing out and they just block. Trying to see if there's any like tricky stuff we can do, but I don't think so. They look like they kind of. So first off, graveyard decks. I don't think we need Chalice. saw Fatal Push, Stitcher Supplier, but we also saw like a variety of 2s and 3s. I think the Blood Moon's just going to be like really good. They play Harbinger. We're bringing in Blood Moon, so we need to leave some amount of the vials in. We'll trim a Skirk, trim a vial. Sting Scourger's good. Creator Maker's not the best. Experts. Trim an Expert. Instigator could be okay, but they play Bowmasters, and Bowmasters makes that card bad. Chain Whirler is also not the greatest. Probably need to trim A4. If they're a Frog Oculus deck, yeah, we don't really want Chain Whirler. Which means that we can keep in the vial. Let's try it like that. I like this one. This is a hand that I lose to Birthing Ritual. I'll think about the instant whether I want to fetch. Frog. Hard cast main phase Bloodghast. That's pretty badass. Just safely grab a land right now. Yield through my turn. If I draw a land next turn, that's great. If I don't, whatever. I would like to trade. Good. Bowmasters is pretty good here. Harbinger would be pretty decent, but they don't have the mana yet. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching. Fatal Push. They fetch just a Fatal Push so I can get the Bloodghast beats in. They're at 13. Neoform into the Oculus. Oh, that's so good. I probably lose this game now. We have the Sting Scourger. So there's something. Okay, there's the Ringleader. I'm pretty sure we just go Harbinger. Yes. Yes. I'd like to put a Sting Scourger on top. Then I would like to play this tapped. and pass. And then pass. That was some awesome tech. So we're going to lose to a neoformed Oculus. That's pretty damn awesome. I guess if we had played the Pashlik there, when they fatal pushed it, we could have killed their dudes. They couldn't have neoformed. But then they just neoform before the damage, and we still lose. Turn the frog face up. Okay. Opponent's doing some pretty high impact things. Definitely gonna block. They're gonna pump it 3 times probably. Abhorrent Oculus is exiled. That's it. Okay. Go into 9. Birthing Ritual. Turn the frog into an Oculus. I believe it. I believe in you, opponent. You can do it. Flip that Oculus. Honestly, I feel like this deck is really crazy. Like in a good way. Like I want to see more of this. Cheat the eyeball into play, please. Like I can do nothing else here. Almost clicked the wrong one. Got my heels. We need to like draw Arena of Glory, play the Ringleader, hit the Harbinger and the Snoop, and then survive a turn to then play. But it's not going to work because this turn. Oh, you're right. It's 5, 6, 7. Not quite dead. Close to dead, but not quite dead. Okay, there's the Oculus. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I beat an eyeball, honestly. We will play the Goblin Ringleader and concede. It's a good flip. The die with 7 cards in my hand. Good game. All right. Well, we got the loss out of the way early. Now we get to win. We just get to win out. You know, we're just going to take a deep breath. Reset. We got this. We got this. Give me 1 second. And we're back. Making sure the mic works. My camera's not looking all crazy. Oh, hell no. We can't turn one caster vial. Okay, this is better. No, it's not actually. In modern? Are you kidding me? Run the draw too. I'll bottom the trash man, keep the second file. Hope we're not playing against anything fast. Sure, Thoughtseize. That's why we kept the second file. Sure, yeah, totally. We'll tell ourselves that. Oh, click that button. Then that button. Cavern and Goblin. Yeah, they just had the uber big brain play of take my only creature, which was respect. I mean, to be fair, like the ringleader, if they're playing a Thoughtseize deck, just crushes them. Now I have to try to win through like Lords and Horde Masters. Or, I mean, Lords and Snoops. Cranial Plating, so this is Delirium, but they have no artifacts. Feel pretty good about that right now. This just means that I could potentially win faster. If they probably have interaction, but if they don't have interaction, this is like the best. I could just play a second vial, but I feel like because they're playing Affinity, we can't take it slow. I could be totally wrong. They could be not playing Affinity at all. They could just be playing Cranial Plating because they love helmets. Helmet Tribal. Okay then. I would like to cast this, please. Wow. So now we can do some very tricky stuff. I would like to target. Actually, I cannot yield because then they can just do stuff and I can't respond. Oh, baby. Yeah, because I get to, in response to them trying to kill a Snoop, put the Lord into play, make infinite Snoops and make 800 million, or, 18. And then I go to the end step. I guess for this one, I would have to make probably like 30. And then at the end step, each of them would die individually, exiling the top card of my library until the top card is a Sling Gang, and then the remainder I can use to throw at them for lethal. Or I could just make infinite tap Snoops in there and step and go to my turn with untapped Snoops and attack with them. I didn't see anything. I saw a Thoughtseize and then a Cranial Plating and a Concession. That should be a Twitter meme. Thoughtseize, Cranial Plating, Concession. We saw cranial plating, so I'm going to bring in the meltdowns, which doesn't always have to be true. We saw Thoughtseize, they play basics. I don't know. I'm just going to run it back, honestly. I won game one, run it back. We'll just see what happens. Trying to decide whether or not to go first. This hand is great, I wish it did not hurt. It doesn't. Okay, I don't know what they're doing, but this hand's pretty good. It's got graveyard interaction. It's got something to slow down, if they're playing like Archons, and then like the Harbinger, I can set up a ringleader or, whatever I need to win. If I don't want to cast the Sting Scourger on two, I have a Surveil. I have the Cavern Vial start. Sounds pretty good. Cavern Goblin, then play a Vial. Then I'll pass to my turn. Right. Okay. I see you. So you mill me for 6 and surgical my snoops. Trigger resolves. It's a very scary start, I will say. I feel very dead. Give me a snoop. It's not a snoop. Well, we're just going to surveil now so we can get that sweet F6 value. That's a demonic tutor. I'll pass. Next turn we untap, play the matron, have the vial on 2 so we can put the snoop into play at their end step, and then untap and Harbinger. What the actual hell? That's got what for. I don't feel like that's fair. That's pretty good. I know that you don't care. That's just so good. Trigger. Yep. I think they could give us broadside bombardiers in modern. Broadside would be fine in modern. Now, please tell me why I'm wrong. I would love to know why I'm wrong. I knew I should have run in meltdowns. That's so funny. Basim! Basim! That's so funny. I never thought I'd see an Assassin's Creed card see modern play, but here it is. 2 mana 2/2, cast historic spell, draw a card, can't be blocked. Whenever it deals combat damage, put 1 counter. It's pretty good. Blocking real good. I think we just grabbed the crank. This is going to be some weird stuff. Put a Crinkle on top. Now we activate the Aether Vial. They didn't mill me. Okay. Put the Pashlake Mons into play. Tap. Make 3 dudes. Pass through the turn. Have a stop in my upkeep so I can do it again. And this Pashlake Mons is going to win us this game. Oh my god. Wow, GG's opponent, GG's. Okay, so 1-1. See, sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath and reset. And that's all you gotta do. Alright, let's jump back into it. Yeah, I'm loving goblins right now in modern. It's so much fun. I mean, it's always been fun, but there's a lot of artifacts right now, and the playability of goblins often is directly correlated to how many artifacts are in modern. All right, back at it. The one-hand Warren Instigator hand. Can we draw a land? If we don't, it's just not even worth it. No, we have double vial. It's a double vial. It's a double vial hand. Nothing, what could go wrong? Static Prison on the vial. We could be playing against Amulet Titan and the Warren Instigator could never get through. Upkeep stop. No. That was important for last game. Goblin. Play a vial. Yield. It is Amulet. Yeah, if they play a Grazer, we're in really bad shape. Yes. Okay. You know what? I get to take a deep breath and I get to say, okay, I played against Will Kruger on camera. I know what to do. No bounce lands. No bounce lands is interesting. Trying to figure out what the third land will be. Probably have a plethora of options. I think I make a construct next turn. I can probably throw a billion things into play next turn. So playing to this Warren Instigator is probably not going to be the right move. I guess if we get an Arena of Glory, it enters tapped. Sure, they decide to play the Besage, even though I have 2 vials, because they need that third land drop. Yes. Yes. Go to the end stuff. Oh, they're going to get their Titan. They're going to get their Titan. Maybe? If they want. Splunking. And they have another Lotus Field, maybe? Or a bounce land, perhaps? Sack both the Lotus Fields after floating mana. Naya Lumra, yeah. That makes sense. It's a combo. But where do they end up? Wait, if they're tapped out and they have 1 blocker, I can go... It's definitely not going to be 1 blocker. They have a Titan, I'm sure. But if they go... if they just have this Lumra, we can go put a Warren Instigator into play. Next turn, tick up the vial to 3 and 2. Matron for Sting Scourger. Sting Scourger the Lumra. Back to hand. Warren Instigator gets in. Put a Pashlik Mons and a Sling Gang into play. That doesn't do it. We need like a Bog. The Matron can grab it 2, but what 2 is really good against Titan? Guess Crater Maker would be okay. Okay, another Aftermath analyst. Urza's Cave, Lotus Field, Vesuva. I mean, the Urza's Cave is going to let them grab a... actually, it's probably going to let them grab whatever they want. They get a... woodland? What is it called? The Shifting Woodland? Then they can Delirium copy the Aftermath analyst, sack it, bring back the lands. And that's how they combo through their deck, 4 cards at a time. Go get a Summoner's Pact. They just pass. The tap land, but it's a land. It's a 5/5 only. So yeah, we'll do the thing that we talked about. Matron. Probably not the best, but yes. Distinct Scourger. The Lumra. That's fine. Go to combat. Schmack. Damage. Put the Sling Gang into play first. Put the Pashlik into play. You're at 18 and I'll pass. They get to grab another Amulet of Vigor. Oh, I should have grabbed a Bog. I'm so silly. I bounced that thing back to their hand and I didn't grab a Bog. One, two, three, four, five, six. I can shoot and kill a Titan, which is insane. It's crazy to say. Yeah, they have a Lumra in hand. Their Saga just died. They have a Telarios in the graveyard. Like, they're in just such a good spot. It's crazy. I feel very dead. Mm-hmm. Titan's good. Get the haste ones. Just get an Otawara. Yeah, because they still have the Lumra. I gave them the win, basically. I guess that's not true because the Lumra... No, that's not true. It is true because the Lumra will mill 4 if they choose to cast it. But they're taking the Urza's Cave route, which is fair. It's just going to grab them whatever land they need. So they just grab another Lotus Field. Vestige adds 4, which is pretty good. Go crazy. No cards milled. Or no lands milled? It's not true. The Gold Turf is the land. And the Sagas. It's a lot of triggers. It's a respectable amount of triggers. They have a balanced land for the Teleria West, so they can grab another Summoner's Pact. The next Summoner's Pact will get them probably Dryad, if I had to guess. The Urza's Cave can grab the Valakut, and they have the tap triggers. Or the Urza's Cave can grab the Haste land. I think from this point, all roads lead to Rome. Bounce the Teleria West. Now you get a bounce land for your Teleria West. A Mirror Pool, because it can copy Titan. And now you can tap sack, copy Titan. Titan enters, tutors, Valakut, Hasteland. Ottawa their own Lumra back to hand. Replay Lumra. Yep. Making sure I'm yielding. I feel like there must have been my opponent couldn't have grabbed a Dryad. Poor opponent has to click through all these triggers. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I still don't feel like I'm dead. Like, I don't know how. Like, they have like everything. I just don't feel like I'm dead. I feel like I'm gonna untap and attack and win. Yeah, see, I feel at this point they're trying to burn me to death. Like, look at how much mana they have floating. Bouncing back to Lumra. Eventually they're gonna have a Dryad in the graveyard. Well, I guess each one of these loops they get to give something haste, right? I just feel like my board is good enough to like keep me alive for a little bit, which is insane. Because this is game 1. An opponent can't like change phases because they have 20 mana floating. Okay, they got a Vesuva. Entering as a copy of Urza's Cave, probably. I would just like. Titan's a really hard deck to play, so shout out to my opponent for playing it. I just feel like I could have died so much faster. Yeah, it's good. How much mana just floated away? Just let me know in the comments down below. How much mana floated away? No blocks. Cool. Okay. There's the Dryad. Trigger on the stack. Fuck. There's no going back now. I realized if I kill this Dryad, it's just a land that comes back. I guess that's better because then it doesn't see. It's fine. Then they have to reactivate it before the... No, because Valakut has to see them as mountains, right? Fingers crossed. It's a janky old card that has to see them twice. Fingers crossed. This one. And this one. 2, 3, 4 damages. We'll go back to yielding. Then it comes back. But it's not a Dryad. It's back as a Dryad. Loop it again. And now I will concede. We got the 2 Blood Moons. We got the Dampening Spheres. And we have the Ley Lines. We're going to cut the Krenko. The Ringleader. Ringleader could be decent, but it's a little bit too slow. Chain Whirler doesn't do anything. We're not really attacking. Expert could be good. Instigator is usually just horrible. Sting Scorcher's decent. Crater Maker's bad. Like, good. It doesn't really, like, scale with anything except for the amulet. Files, meh. A little bit too slow. Let's run it like that. Let's do it. Keep it like this. It can turn to a Blood Moon on the play. Beast. Okay. Oh my god, this Blood Moon is going to be a Stone Rain. I would like to also use my cavern to name something. Go ahead. Good game, opponent. Well played. Good. Mm-hmm. Fail. The third one, I don't know. I kind of want my third land. They surgical me, I'm in trouble. Bounce land. Dryad. Interesting. Oh my god, why did I play a Snoop and not a Dampening Sphere? I'm so silly. Such a silly one. I gave him 4 mana. I have a Dampening Sphere. I meant to click the Dampening Sphere and I just clicked Snoop instinctively. That's so bad. In a graveyard. Oh, okay. We're big chillin'. Big chillin'. See, we meant to do that totally. That's totally what we meant to do. We'll just take it safe. We'll play this first. Schmack 'em. And then next turn we'll Matron, and then the next turn we'll cast the Harbinger. We have 3 close mana. Top card could be a Harbinger. Nope. Top card could be a Harbinger. Yes. Grab the Harbinger. Top card is still land. Yield. Smack. Pass. Ye old smack pass. Oh no. And so it shall begin. Play a Spelunking. Then put a bounce land into play. Okay, that's not a bounce land. Feels like a pass. Okay. Crater Maker's amazing. Cavern, Goblin. Cast. I'll cast second Snoop. Then I'll cast the Harbinger. Trigger can go on the stack and resolve. Go grab a Kiki Jiki, tap to target. 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 No, what's up, Tim? Sadly, I wasn't at Borzat tonight. I was hanging out with my brother in Discord. We recorded a podcast episode. It was the fun. William Dauphin. So looks like we just barely got there versus Titan. Sideboard cards are good. Changing top card to a Slinging. Sack Drain. Sack Drain. Sack Drain. GG's. Well played. Oh my god. That was really close. Okay, so we're 2-1. 2 more. We got this. I believe in us. Yeah, I really wanted to be able to go to Borsat tonight, but I wasn't able to make it. But appreciate you being here, Tim. How was your night, bro? Hmm? We have a Kiki Jiki, which is bad, but we have a Snoop and a Havile. Playing against Frog or anything counterspell related, we're pretty good. No worries, bro. Sometimes the kids are the bosses, right? But I'm glad you're here, bro. As you say, we're doing the thing. The goblins. Got a bunch of lists brewed for standard. Can't wait to start playing that. The rack. Okay. Let's see what the rack got for goblins. Do we just play this Crater Maker? There's the second Kiki. Wow. Okay. We're just gonna play this Crater Maker. Yield through the turn. Wow, this is gonna be a fun game. I haven't played versus Mono Black Discard in a while. Second rack. Okay, this Crater Maker is gonna be on the attack. Blood Chief's Thirst. Okay, that's pretty good. Triggers are good. Yes. Draw. Not a land is not good. Put Snoop into play. I see the top card's a land and I'll yield. And I'll yield. If the top card was a 2-drop, I would have wanted to play it. That's why we did a main phase. And there's really no way of knowing until it's too late. Tap, keep, take this up. Oh, really? Hell yeah. That's awesome. I love it when I play people that people know and stuff. We could cast this, then we could vial for Squee. They can make a construct. Oh, can't we just win? Yeah, that makes sense. Go get a Harbinger. Activate Vial. Yes. Harbinger. Pithing Needle Snoop, that's pretty good. Oh, that's such a good draw. Or such a good top. I think we get there. Just barely. Sorry, I'm really focused on not losing right now. Hold up. Still don't have a way to just straight up win. I could put a sling gang on top. Now my Snoop's a sling gang, and then I copy this Lord. No. Tore up your mouth and some chips. Your gums are killing you. Oh no. I mean that's pretty dope though. The rest of that's good. Just a couple of those are like, ugh, I'm so sorry, bro. Go to combat. Oof. Okay. The Rack. I don't know. I mean, they play Urza Saga, so Blood Moon's got to be good. I want to say Meltdown. But Pithing Needle. Hmm. I think it's Blood Moon's probably not gonna do too much. Probably just gonna run it back. Yeah, Meltdown. We could do a couple Meltdowns. Shave on some vials. Chain Wheel is probably not the greatest. Neither is Sting Scourger. We didn't save it. Saga Stope. Yeah. I mean, this hand's pretty good just as is. Let's just run it back. No, you're good. Dumb phone. I feel that. Keep. Just gonna unsummon a Saga token. Yield through their turn. Go to mine. Upkeep, stop. Crazy. There's the Trash Master, which is amazing. So, Goblin, play a Vial. Turn 2, we have Surveil Land. Turn 3, we have an Arena Glory untapped. IOK can take the Trawler, the Sting Scourger, the Squeeb, but not the Trash Master. Boom, boom. That's a good one drop to play, I guess. Other Vial. Yield. Go to their turn. In their turn, I'll go to the end step. Graveyard Trespasser, get the Squeeze. It's pretty good. End step, I'll Surveil. That card's pretty good. Untap land. This is my 4th land. And if I don't hit land, then I can't play these for 2 whole turns, so they could just pass. Which sounds insane. If they pithing needle Aether Vial, I really don't want that. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, when we hit 666, I was like, I was actually talking to my brother when we hit 666, and he was like, "Oh, now we just got to get one more, and 666, 667," and we immediately got 667. It made me so happy. Discard a card. I would like not to. But I have a 2/2 now. Now you can go get your pithing needle. You can name Aether Vial. Instead of Goblin Trash Master. Yeah. And I'm fine with that. Yeah, they take my 4th land. Matron would be the best one. Yeah, that's pretty good too. I guess discarding the 3-drop. No, the play was still fine. Pass it over because we can't do anything. I don't think that keeps me alive. I mean, there's a Chain Whirler. It's pretty decent. But it's not a land. I will concede. Because I know I can't cast these for 2 more turns. Now we know what they're doing. Sort of like that. I mean, yeah, I got a turn 1 Surveil, double Snoop Hand. I can cast all my spells. Feel good about this. I mean, GGQ was good in the last game. No, we're digging for a Harbinger. We'll pass. Takes one of the Snoops. They have removal for the second Snoop for sure. I guess it doesn't matter. Second Snoop's on top. Third Snoop's on top. Sack the Snoop. Go to mine. Hello, Mary. Sure. Sure. I guess we could have fetched away this land first. So that was kind of silly. I'll yield. Sure. You can't block. It's got shadow. Mm-hmm. Oof. The Pashlik Mons is gone. Oof. Definitely should have fetched. Swinging. Oof. No, I'm really on a fast clock. Can't even combo now. Trash Master's so good. Mm-hmm. Shatter. Shatter. I think the top card's pretty bad. Oh, they cast my Pashlik Mons. That's what it was. And they have a second rack. GG's, opponent. GG's. Well played. I think I know I'm drawing an uncastable. Play the Blood Moon. Yeah, not fetching was huge there. If I'm going to lose, it's definitely going to be to something cool like the rack. I guess if I fetched there, I would have died. But I... GG's. Well played. Well played, opponent. Okay, 2-2. Another day in the office. One more to possibly go 3-2. We will see how it goes. Yeah, shout out to my opponent. What'd you say his name was? Big Friendly Gamer. Oh yeah. Big shout out to Big Friendly Gamer. Oh, and my last opponent just instantly conceded. Well, that was the fastest last round I've ever played. We got a treasure chest and 100 play points back. Okay, we went 3-2. That wasn't that bad. Hell yeah. So that's the modern grind. Go back to the deck list real quick just to show y'all what we're working with here. Yeah, so we play the one of Instigator. It's really nice when you're in like a slow, grindy matchup and you can catch them by surprise with an Arena of Glory. Just hasty Instigator sometimes steals games. Creator Maker is really nice. Having Creator Maker and Trash Master means they don't have the ability to Pithing Needle like your Artifact hate. You can show them the Trash Master, they'll Pithing Needle the Trash Master, then you can hit the Pithing Needle with your Creator Maker, and then the Trash Master's back online, or flip that line around. That still works. The aggressive cards are kind of cool. Instigator, Squee, and Crank will allow you to make up just a bunch of really, a board really fast. Like there was a game where I had both Kiki Jikis in my hand, but I think I was able to win just because I was able to tap, make tokens with Krenko, buy some time, then in the upkeep make more tokens with Krenko. I had the option to put Krenko into play, but I put a Trash Master in play because I could just shatter half my opponent's things. Yeah, this deck's really fun. You might not need the second Blood Moon. I was originally going to do a Blood Moon and a Rakdos Charm, but I think Blood Moon's in a really good spot right now. I might just need to I don't know, maybe add a basic Swamp. It's hard. Sometimes you want to be able to cast your black spells. Swamp isn't too big of a cost. The only time that's a real cost is because you play Snoop and Chainwhirler especially. Besides that, Swamp should be fine. But yeah, those are the numbers. That's what I was playing. I appreciate y'all for watching. I hope you have a nice night, and I'll be back tomorrow with another stream.